Hi everybody, it's Patty and Debbie from Print and Pixel Studio, and we have a little video here today. We're going to talk about tip-ins. We kind of like the idea of them to give you a little bit more room in your journals and stuff without taking up tons of space. So we were kind of playing around with them this morning. We haven't used a whole lot of them, but in the past, but we intend to now, and I'll show you on the journal that I'm working on that I have one in there, and I have another one I'm going to put in. So anyway, this is just our little idea book that we're starting, and so we thought we would show you some of the ones that we've done for our idea book, so we can keep it in here, because sometimes you'll make something and then a month or so later you can't remember exactly how you did it and you want to repeat it. So anyway, this is one of our new designs in our shop, and I can't remember the name of it. Is it? we kind of have a hurricane hangover here this week, so forgive us if we're kind of spacey, but
we'll link it.
We'll link it in the description box. But it's a really cute piece, and so anyway, we decided that we would like to make a tip-in using this, which is the journal card part of it. And so we did, and then we also have these circle embellishments in there, and we thought they would make perfect hinges for it. So that's what you see here, and they're 2-inch, so they're easy to cut out with your hole punch. And then this is this isn't a tip-in, of course, but this is the 2-inch circle again, and we used it as a page tab. You can see that this book is very fragile, so we didn't realize it when we first started working in it, so we'll probably be transferring these pages to another book. But anyway, so we just used it as a page tab. We thought it was cute. And we're thinking, too, maybe making some hidden paper clips with them. And then this one we were originally going to use as a tip-in, but I got carried away and decorated it too soon, and so I didn't want to cover any of the design that I already had put in here. So we just decided to use it as a clip-on side with a paper clip. But it too makes a cute piece, a cute accent piece for your journal. Hoping that your pages hang together. Anyway, I'm not going to mess with that now. And then this is another one that we did. And we used paper. Most of the papers are from our shop, and then Paper Cameo had we bought some cute labels from her, and this is one of them, and we thought it really went well with our antique rose paper that's going to be in our shop this week. And then this little piece we're still working on, so we'll see what that turns out to be. But anyway, again, we just took a piece of coffee dyed cardstock, or paper, I'm sorry, and created a tip-in by leaving on the back of this, we left on the coffee dyed paper piece, we left 1 inch of the paper and cut that off there, glued it down, folded it over to make the tip-in. We're going to do one, so you'll see how easy it is to do. And then we just trimmed it out with the antique rose paper, and this is the tag from that same group. And then just another little tag that we put in there. And then this is one that Debbie made. I love this one. It's so cute with a little airmail stamp. And this, again, is from Paper Cameo. And we thought that was a really cute piece, and it went really well with this whole group that Debbie did here. Now this tip-in is an envelope, and we wanted to show you that because they make great tip-ins. And we just covered it with a little book page here, but you could put any kind of design paper or just leave it, blank, whatever you want to do. But it's great because you can put, a lot of pieces in there. And you can also put journal pages and that kind of thing. Journaling pages. Okay, so I guess the first one that we're going to show is really basically the easiest. You just take a piece of paper that pretty much fits the size that you want. Now, it doesn't have to be the size of your whole page. It can be small, you know, it could be like this. Just up to you, whatever you feel that you'd like to use. And so anyhow, what you do is you just figure out what size paper you want, how big you want your tip end to be is what I'm trying to say here. And then cut it to whatever size you want. Again, fold over one side. About 1 inch is good because it gives you enough support, and just glue it down right here on the paper, and then flip it over and you're good to go. And you can decorate it however you like. And the next one, this one is if you really want to extend your paper or your page in your journal, you can take a larger piece of paper. And on this one, I took this music sheet, and it's pretty good sized. I see now that I have it upside down, but it doesn't matter because this is just for display tutorial purposes. It's not going to be a piece we're going to use today. So anyway, again, you just fold over one edge 1 inch, or 1/2 inch, at least 1/2 inch, because you want to have enough support for your page. And then what I did was I knew I wanted to have a pocket down here at the bottom. So I folded it over all the way down 1 inch. And then I'm going to take, if I can find my scissors, what did I do with them? Here they are. And I hope you can see it online, but I did a fold line all the way down. And then there's a fold line here where the bottom of the page is going to be. So this section right here, I'm going to cut out. I'll show you here what I'm talking about. Just take that corner piece out. Like that. Okay, then you go ahead and you glue your 1 inch piece. Let's just do it, and then you can see what I'm talking about here. Here, I've got a piece of scrap paper here. That's okay. I'll use this. Okay, so just apply your glue to your little 1 inch tab piece that you have here. Deb's over there in the silent mode today. Like I say, we're kind of trying to recover here. Fortunately, we didn't have any damage to our property, which we can't say to a lot of our neighbors. Not here in our town, but up south or north. I'm sorry of us. There are a couple other crafters that we know that live here in Florida, and one of them I know she was on. Had a video on this morning, and she's fine. She didn't have a lot of damage, and that was
the Journal Cottage.
Yeah,
Cheryl.
Cheryl at the Journal Cottage. So we were happy to hear about that, and so we'll see, but it's not a happy time here. Anyway, so you glue that 1 inch piece down to your book, just like this, so that it comes right even with the edge of your page. And then that gives you, once you cut that little piece out, then that gives you enough to fold up for a pocket without creating a big bulge when you fold it over. You won't have too much paper there. So fold your paper up at the end, then fold your paper over, and I should have shown you this. Fold your paper over so that it just comes inside the fold, inside the crease that you have for your 1 inch piece. In other words, you want to fold your paper so that it comes, here's the crease for your piece that you're going to glue to hold your paper on. And you want to bring this piece up just inside there. Just leave a tiny little space. And then that way you could fold it, and it will make a nice flat seam there for you, and you won't have any bulge. But always remember, just leave just a hairline, just enough so that when it folds, your paper doesn't get all crumpled up in the crease. And I'm thinking this one may be a little bit, well, he's okay. Okay, and then just flatten it out. And another thing you want to do is when you're folding, if you're going to use a scoreboard, be careful you don't cut through the paper. I did. I went a little heavy on this paper, forgetting that it's vintage, and so it's not as sturdy as, you know, the newer papers. Anyway, that's what you do. Then you fold it open, and now you have this piece that you can glue on either side and form a pocket. And you've extended your page 3 pages here. So it really gives you quite a bit of space, you know, for tags or journaling or whatever you want to do. And it doesn't add a ton of space to your journal. So you know, you can, so you don't get too much of a gator mouth. You can see it fits nice in there. Mm-hmm. And I can show you one that I'm doing on my, I'm working on my little journal. It's taking me a long time. Well, this is my little, and I don't have the cover for it, my little Garden Witch journal that I'm doing. And I just love this little thing, and I'm having a lot of fun making it. And there will be something here, so don't worry about that. And this I decided to use just as a little note paper. To tuck in there that you could put a little secret note or something on. But there's plenty of space in there too if you wanted to put a card or something. And this isn't finished. This is just paper that I'm going to use in this spot, but I'm not positive how yet. And we've printed these out on linen paper. And oh gosh, I just love the feel of it. It feels so cool. Yeah. And then yesterday, Debbie, and hopefully she's going to get her journal up online this week, but she was showing me hers, and I had another piece of fabric that I was going to use here, and I saw the pieces that she had, and I said, oh no, I want those. But so we had some extras, so I'm going to include those in here. And let me see. I won't show you the whole thing because it's not, oh, okay, so here's the tip-in I wanted to show you. So in this case, I just took this journaling tag that we have. I think this one is in our shop already, isn't it?
It might be, yeah.
I think so. If it isn't, it will be soon. I don't know. Like I say, we're both kind of like hurricane hangover today, so I don't know. Anyway, it will be if it's not already in there. I kind of think it is, but I'll check and see. And if it is, we'll list it below. And then I had a piece of music paper that I used in here and sewed into the signature. And I loved that little beautiful dreamer, so I didn't want to lose that. But I did want to have a little bit more journaling space, so I took a piece of, just cut a piece of striped paper that I had that was a trim off of another music sheet, and glued it along the seam there to make to reinforce the seam so it wouldn't be too fragile. And it's close to the edge, and all you have to do is when you open it up, you just push the corner and it opens right up. So there's another idea for that. And I don't have, oh, and I like this. This is one of my favorites. We have that basket weave embossing folder. And at first I didn't like it. I thought, oh, I don't know. But then when I started doing this journal, I thought we did it this way, and then inked over it with the vintage photo, and it came out really cute. Looks just like a basket weave, and then a little tag in there. But you'll see this when I finish, if I ever finish. Getting it together. Again, these are not finished. They're just things that are going to go in certain spots, and I'm not sure exactly how they're going to go yet. But this is the one I wanted to show you. This little guy, I want to use him as a tip-in. And so what I'm thinking is I could, I'd like to make it come out maybe 3 times, but I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure out how and if I want to do that. But when I get that figured out in my mind, I will show it online so you can see how it comes out. But he's going to be a tippin'. So anyway, that's kind of it for today, I guess. Do you have anything you want to add?
I don't think so.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Yeah, they are fun. And once you get started on them, at first, it's like every time we start something. At first, when you think about it, you think, oh, geez, how am I going to do this? But once you get the piece of paper that you want to use, then things start coming to you and you can come up with some really cool ideas. But they're really fun to do, and they're very easy. And there's all kinds of ways that you can fold the papers to make them tip in. You can bring them down from the top, which would be kind of cool. And I was thinking about doing that with, let's see, where is he? Oh, this little guy. I'm not going to do him as a tippin', but I'm going to put him here, but I'm going to stitch around his border, I think. But let's see, where is that guy? I should have it in here because it's the main part of it's the whole journal theme. Yeah, here. So I was thinking that I might do this, move her out of the way, do this as a tip-in, but bring it down from the top. So I'll see if that works out for me. That's kind of what I'm kind of thinking now. I thought it would be kind of fun because then you'd have journaling space under here and also more journaling space here. You know?
Nice.
Yeah, I think that might be cute, huh?
Yeah.
And then she's just going to come over here because she's kind of the star once I get that cut out. But yeah, so there's all kinds of ways that you could do tippins. You know, it doesn't have to be just off the side of the page. You could bring it up from the bottom. That one might be cool.
Yeah.
You know, I might try something like that in here. But anyway, so that's our video for today, and I hope you got some pointers off of it, and we'll see you next week.